cancer cells grow incredibly fast. To fuel this growth, they require enormous amounts of energy and nutrients. But this intense energy demand creates a hidden weakness. Scientists call this vulnerability the cancer metabolic trap. Healthy cells can produce energy in many different ways. They can burn glucose, fats, or ketones, depending on what is available. Cancer cells often lose this flexibility. Instead, they become heavily dependent on just a few fragile metabolic pathways. One of the most famous metabolic changes in cancer is called the Warburg effect. Even when oxygen is available, many cancer cells choose to produce energy through glycolysis, a much less efficient process. This forces tumors to consume massive amounts of glucose. In fact, this sugar addiction is how PET scans detect many types of cancer. Cancer cells often increase the number of glucose transporters on their surface. This allows them to absorb sugar at extremely high rates, but this also creates a vulnerability. If glucose metabolism is disrupted, cancer cells may struggle to survive. Cancer cells also tend to have unstable mitochondria. These cellular power plants often produce large amounts of reactive oxygen species, or ROS. These ROS molecules can damage DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. While healthy cells can usually manage this kind of oxidative stress, cancer cells are often already close to their limit. Many cancer treatments take advantage of this weakness. Radiation therapy and certain chemotherapies work by increasing oxidative stress. When ROS levels become too high, cancer cells may enter cell death pathways. This is one of the key ways that therapies exploit the metabolic trap. Tumors also depend on a constant supply of other nutrients like amino acids and iron. When these nutrients are limited, cancer metabolism can become unstable. Researchers are actively studying whether metabolic stress strategies, including dietary approaches like fasting or specific metabolic therapies, can increase a tumor's vulnerability to treatment. The cancer metabolic trap shows us that even though tumors may grow aggressively, their energy systems are often surprisingly fragile. By targeting these specific metabolic weaknesses, future therapies may be able to make cancer cells more vulnerable to treatment and improve outcomes. Understanding cancer metabolism is one of the most exciting areas of modern cancer research. To learn more about cancer metabolism, oxidative therapy, and emerging science, you can visit helping4cancer.com. Thanks for watching.